Hey y'all, this is Philippa. It has been a long time since I got here. Today I was just sitting here. Um, really, I was taking a walk and I was praying, and I was reading. I haven't started reading the Word yet, but I was praying. And I was thinking about how far I have come with my faith, right? And I was thinking about where I'm at right now. I think there should always be, how people do like health checks. There should always be something like, what is your faith check? Like within a particular time. Because I'm just literally thinking about, well, let me give you our backstory. For the past couple of, really for about 2.5 months, I have, my prayer life has fallen, right? And I feel like this dream that I had one time when I first came to Christ. And this like 3 years ago, actually. Of, yeah, 3 years ago. I remember I had a dream and I had given birth to twins, right? And the twins that I've given birth to, they were okay and I was asleep. But I found myself waking up to make sure that they were breathing. So I would wake up and it looked like they're malnourished. I'll wake up and I'm like, damn, are you okay? Are you okay? What's going on? And I kept doing that. And I woke up, right? And I was thinking, I don't know who, I think I was telling this man of God about it. And he was telling me you have to be careful. Some things may come out of you prematurely, and you will need everything in you to keep that thing alive. I still honestly don't know what that dream means, to be honest. Like, I don't understand which area of my life that is, that dream is, the area of my life that dream is connected to, or what God is really trying to say about it. And I need to do a better job at praying about my dreams and actually asking God, like, what his mind concerning me on a particular subject is. But today I was just thinking about how I started going low in my prayer life. And this is about to be real vulnerable, right? So there was a particular thing that I told God that I wasn't going back to. This was like 2 to 3 months ago. But I told him, I gave him my yes on that thing long time ago, that I'm not going back to this particular thing again, right? Well, fast forward 2 or 3 months ago, I was in a bind, I'll say. And I was in a bind and it was kind of bad to me. And so I made excuses in my mind on how if I went back to that thing that I already told God that I wasn't going to go back to, how it wouldn't hurt as much. And then the funniest part is I kept telling myself that I can't hear the voice of God concerning that particular matter. That I haven't heard God specifically tell me to stop that thing. That I was the one that told him that I was gonna quit that thing. And what if I've just been overthinking it? So I made up things in my mind by inadvertently and maybe even advertently, but I made things in my mind that will kind of make me not feel as bad or as guilty as much if I went back to that thing. I just remember I began to eat, right? And when I would eat, it'd feel like the food that I was consuming was filling a particular void in me, which is so funny because I'm not that type. Like, I'm not somebody who is so fond of food to the point where, you know how people are like emotional eaters, like they eat and it feels like a particular emotional spot within them. Like, that's not me. But when I began to eat, the food filled a particular emotional spot. And if it almost seemed like the food was filling a void within me. Conversations with people began to feel like that too. The people around me began to provide a certain level of comfort that I was not getting. If it wasn't for a particular level of comfort that I wasn't getting, if it wasn't for the fact that if it wasn't for the fact that they was there, or they were there in that particular time. And I think that is very crazy because since then, right, my prayer life began to fall. Now I began to fall into different different sins. And those sins that I fell into were not exactly major things at first. It was just the sin that ensnares. You know, the little things that you do in your life that you know you're not supposed to do, but you continue to do. But it's not like a big sin. It's not particularly something that is deemed wicked, right? So you continue to do it. But within all those times, I began to feel dead spiritually. I began to feel like, what the heck am I doing? Where's this going to? All of that. Then I fell into major sins. Then I fell into a major sin. And now I feel myself just kind of attaching myself to people for comfort, which is so funny because people does not provide comfort. And I know within myself, right, that the thing that I'm looking for in people, they can't provide it. Like they're not equipped. They are not God. They can't make that thing happen. But it's almost like I feel so dead, y'all. Like I feel so down spiritually to the point where even though I know it's not, I keep doing it. And today I'm just here and I'm crying to God. And I'm like, Lord, please, please, this can't be it. Because this year I felt like it was real clear instructions about just what you said concerning my life and where we were going. And how does this happen? How does it become the predicament? Um, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I just so you know, disobedience, it precedes destruction. Disobedience precedes destruction. Yeah, I don't know what I don't know what this is, but it is nice to have y'all on here. And that's why I have not uploaded. And that's the thing. I usually say when I fall into sin, when I feel like I'm not there with God or I'm not in my prayer closet as much as I should be, I kind of don't upload as much. Only because I want the things that's coming out of me to come through the filters of the Holy Spirit. And when I feel like it'll come through the filters of flesh and through the filters of guilt, through the filters of just other things, I just don't. I let it go and I'll let it be. Yeah, that's the truth. All right. Thank you guys for being here. Honestly, I hope y'all are having a great weekend. There's an interview that I recorded a long time ago, about 5 or 6 months ago, with this particular lady. She is so amazing. She talks a lot. She talks a lot about the traumas that she faced as a child, living in a in a racist city or state, I think. And we chop it up a lot about how God has redeemed her from most of the things that she was feeling defeated within herself, low self-esteem and other things. And I can't wait for you guys to see it. It's gonna be a really amazing interview. I'm trying to upload it today or tomorrow. So yeah, have a great day.